Hello. In today's session, we are going to practice tenses. In the previous session, we had a little idea about verbs, how many types of verbs. There are three types of verbs you learn, and also you check the sentence. And there you identify the action verbs, linking verbs, and helping verbs. After that, you came to know that the types of sentences. There you identified the assertive sentence, negative sentence, interrogative sentence, negative interrogative sentence. So now you have a clear idea about the types of sentences and after the types of verbs. Now you apply the same knowledge here while doing tenses. What do you mean the word tense? Tense means time. The word always the time is in the form of the verb is in the form of the verb. So finally here tenses, how many types of tenses are there? There are three types of tenses. But whatever it may be the context, without an verb, without a verb, there is a no structuring of the tenses. So in whatever it may be the sentence, you may or you can see the tense. So here I would like to give you a brief part of these sentences. You can check it. Tenses are the form taken by a verb to show the time of an action or the state of event. This was known to us. And there are three types of tenses, that is a present tense, past tense, and future tense. Actually, we have only two types of tenses, present tense and past tense. But there is no future tense. But we are using since from our uh, course of preparation. And now you see, each of these tenses has a four forms. Other forms are there. Those are the subdivision to show the continuity or a completeness of the action and the time. So here these are indefinite or continuous or imperfect, perfect or perfect continuous. Table of tenses here I provided for you. Present tense, what are the forms we are having? Indefinite form is there, continuous form is there, perfect form is there, perfect continuous is there. So present tense, past tense, future tense, based on the particular form we are having the structure. So here see first one, if you find the particular one is singular or plural, based on that you have to use. If it is a plural subject, then you can use play, or if it is a singular you add s or es here, so plays. So here the content, so in the continuous form when you are using the sentence you need to use the following verbs: is, am, are, playing, like that. Has or have plus third form, or has or have plus been plus were plus ing. In the past tense we are having the second form of the word. So the main verb is a play. What is the second form of the verb here? Played. So then here in the continuous, what is the past form for the is, was, or like that? Was, were, like that. As or have, for the past tense is a had. The other one is also had been. Future tense. When now we are using future tense sentences, you can see the will or shall are like that. Will or shall be plus, will be or shall be plus, will have or shall have plus third form of the verb, will have or shall have plus verb plus ing. Now these are the table of the English tenses you see. Now you check one by one of the sentence. The indefinite tense does not indicate whether the action is complete or not. This is the sure point here. And the continuous imperfect tense, that doesn't action is still going on. The perfect tense indicates the action is complete, finished, or perfect. So finally, perfect means complete. What do you mean the word perfect? Complete. Next one is perfect continuous. Continuous means you can see the progress in the particular activity. It indicates that the action began in the past and is still continuing. Simple present tense, now you take here the structure is there, generally used to say formula in mathematics or chemistry or somewhere else in other subjects, but here we are using the word structure for the sentence: subject plus plain verb plus object. So what it gives us, it expresses general truth or an action that is occurring now. The sun rises from the east, like that. Expresses an action that occurs regularly or habitually. She goes to the school regularly. Like She goes to the market every day. They play games only in the ground. Like, so whatever you are having habitual actions or general truths are that you can see here. Already I discussed with you the types of sentences: affirmative sentence or negative sentence, interrogative sentence, and negative interrogative sentence. Affirmative sentence has another name also. You can say that affirmative sentence or determined sentence, like that. So here you see the first one is they play. You can take another example also. She drives a car daily. She does not drive a car daily. Does she drive a car daily? Doesn't she drive a car daily? So you can convert this particular structure into your own sentence, and you can try both in written form and spoken form. Next, present continuous tense. You see here, subject. The structure falls here like a subject plus verb, subject plus auxiliary verb plus v1 and ing. So here what you are going to use, the structure of this particular present continuous tense is subject plus am or is or are plus verb plus ing, that is the, and after that you can add the subject whatever you are adding object. The present continuous tense is used to express an action which is happening at particular time in the present or extending over a period of present time. And here also same. Already what we discussed, there are four types of sentences. So first one is affirmative sentence, negative sentence, interrogative sentence, negative interrogative sentence. So in the affirmative sentence, you apply your knowledge of the same structure. So here the subject is you. You always will choose that particular what you are plus verb plus ing. You are playing, you are not playing, are you playing, are you not playing. So here the structure for the negative sentence, subject plus are plus not plus verb plus ing. Interrogative sentence you are using auxiliary verb plus subject plus verb plus ing. So negative interrogative plus here subject whatever we are using the auxiliary verb plus subject plus not plus verb plus ing. Once you started to practice this type of structures as sentences, it is easy for you to write easily to, or you can speak with a great confidence. So now you see, today up to now we have a little idea on simple present tense and present continuous. And then now you check the other one, present perfect tense. So in the present perfect tense, what is the structure here? Subject plus has or have plus third form of the verb plus object. So here has, you are going to choose a has for singular one and have for the plural one. So the present perfect tense denotes an action that was started in the past and has just been completed. It's very clear for us. And now you see, like what we are having the sentences in the previous way, the same format, you can see the four sentences, the types of sentence are here: affirmative sentence, or you can say the assertive sentence or determined sentence. So you can use the first sentence in three ways. Three names are there for the first form of the structure. So affirmative sentence, or it may be assertive sentence or determined sentence. So here first one is subject plus has or have plus third form of the verb, our structure. So here what I have chosen, I as the subject. So that comes under the plural form. I plus and have plus third form of the verb. So I have played, or I have played, she has played, like that. So negative sentence is that I have not played. Interrogative sentence, have I played. Negative interrogative sentence, have I not played. You can choose some other example also, like she has painted pictures, she has not painted picture, has she painted pictures, has she not painted pictures. Now you can choose one more also. Already what we have chosen in the first one, she drives a car daily, that is in the first sentence. So now you are going to use the same sentence here. She has driven, she has not driven, has she driven, has she not driven. So here, like, you can frame your own way of sentences. The other one we are going to see. So now present perfect continuous is the next one, and this part we can see here like that: subject plus has or have plus been plus were plus ing and are. So here like in the previous tense, here we can apply the same type of knowledge and apply that one. Subject is here. There's a, if you select the plural, then you have to select have as the auxiliary verb. If you select the subject as a singular, then you can select as a has. So here subject plus has or have plus been plus here plain verb plus ing, that is our structure in present perfect continuous. Continuous means the action is still going on still. The present perfect tense is used when an action that starts in the past and is still continuing. Next, there are four types of sentence you can apply your knowledge like here. We have been playing, we have not been playing, have we been playing, have we not been playing. So now this is the these four sentences will give us the structure of the particular tense form, that is the present perfect continuous tense. Right now we have completed only present tense. In present tense, your simple present tense, you are having four forms: present simple present tense, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. So in the next session we are going to continue with the past tense. So like thank you one and all. So in the next session we are going to continue the same with the simple past. With that we are going to start.